cmpradio.net. It's the station.
cmpradio.net, man. This is Uncomfortable Conversations, man. I am your host, Uncle P. Now she wants the TV on. She got the. Anyway, this is Uncomfortable Conversations. Hey, Drea.
Hey.
How you feeling?
I'm good. How are you?
Oh, man, I am 100% okay, man.
Okay.
You know.
Okay.
You know, sitting here, you feel me? Gonna scoot over just a little bit.
Sure.
Right. There we go. Yep. We got it. Listen, man, we are live here at the radio station. This is Uncomfortable Conversations. And today we're talking about public love versus private intentions. Public love. We have Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson out in the news recently. Klay cheated. Megan's upset.
I got a question about
Go ahead, ask away, because I am the cheaterologist, like the meteorologist, you feel me?
So I hear from just on social media and hearing about this whole story, a lot of people, men and women are weighing in on it. And I have a question for you. Mm-hmm. Do you feel for instance, when a woman has a past of being a hoe or being promiscuous or being just outside, and then does that mean that she doesn't deserve a nice person? Does that mean does that mean that that's always going to be counted against her? Once a hoe, always a hoe. You can't be with somebody that's really nice because you have the reputation, or you had a former reputation.
Preferably. How do you say that word? Preferably.
Okay.
I don't want a rookie.
Okay.
I'm not the NBA. I'm not the NFL.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have time to be training people.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? So I need somebody seasoned. You
Okay.
feel me? I need somebody in the game. You
Okay.
feel me? I don't care about who you dealt with before me. That's not an issue for me. It's who you deal with while you're with me. It's who you continue to talk to while you're with me. If you don't have any kids and you're still talking to your exes, it's a problem.
Okay.
Right? Because that means you didn't have no closure. I mean, you don't have no kids with him, so you shouldn't be talking to him. Now, if you have kids, you can talk to him. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Y'all can go out as a family. You want to take your kid out to dinner? Cool. Y'all can do, because y'all have a child. Y'all are raising up a child. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I don't care about who you was dealing with.
I'm just asking because it's a man can have I don't want to generalize, but I am going to generalize.
Go ahead, please generalize.
So a man could have slept with multiple women,
yes,
have multiple baby mamas,
yes,
and still get someone that doesn't have any children, may not have a lot of sexual partners, not a lot of mileage, and a guy is applauded like, yeah, you was able to pull this or that and a third. But if a woman has mileage, if a woman has multiple baby daddies, if a woman used to be around the block, and a man that doesn't have any children and, doesn't have a lot of mileage and, will be considered a quote unquote good catch or nice guy, then people be like, oh, why is he with her? Why is he with her? She ran through. But a man.
Who's saying this? Who's saying she's ran through?
Come on, we watch these vlogs. We watch people been dragging Megan and just regular people. People be dragging folks for like.
I think it's just what Megan sells. She sells sex.
That's her job.
That's her job. So if you sell sex, then you have to deal with how people feel about the sex that you're selling and who you're selling it to. Right? So if you're selling it to other rappers and you're in relationships with other rappers and you're dealing with other rappers, and then a whole story comes out about you being shot in the foot, and right, and it's a rapper in jail for this. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. People be like, oh, look, why she dealing with Clay? Clay was seen as a clean-cut person. Mm-hmm. He's a millionaire. He's a basketball player.
Okay.
Why would he want to deal with her? I don't know. Maybe he wanted some WAP. You feel me? Like, I can't say.
But you see, though, it's like, it's usually acceptable for men. Like, it's like they get a pass, but a woman, she got, she got a little baggage. It's
because it's a saying. You feel me? A lock that has many keys is not a lock. But a key that can open many locks is a master key. You know what I mean? So
it's really it's
a double standard.
It's a double standard, yeah. And just call it what it is.
And there are tons of double standards out here in the world, but you don't have to take them to heart. You take a double standard to heart, you're just worried about what the other person. You focus on what you do. No, I'm not saying that.
No, I get what you're saying,
people,
but
right?
I feel like Megan, some people are like happy for. I don't understand how people be happy for other people's demise. First of all, you don't even know this person.
She's not demise. She's not dead. She gonna fuck somebody.
Okay, but somebody else out there for her. Unhappiness and heartbreak. People are like,
she's not upset or heartbreak. Did you see her crying? Have you seen her crying? Have you seen her like, oh my God, Clay? She ain't. Trust me, she ain't worried about it.
Well, if she wasn't worried about him, why would she say that?
What'd she say?
She said that he pretty much cheated on her.
Right. What? Just like Cardi B said. So
that was hurt, and Cardi was hurt. And then
Cardi go and deal with somebody that's dealing with somebody else that got kids by somebody else. She go deal with Stefan. You go to the athlete who is at his best, the 1% of the black community. There are so many females that will throw themselves at him any given time. There are women that are married to athletes and their husbands are what? Doing what? Having sex with who? Where? What? And then you choose to deal with one as a rapper who sells sex, who gets up and shakes her butt and flashes her tit.
Because she sells sex, does she not deserve someone monogamous? Because
then you date somebody lower that can be monogamous. Anytime, listen, you can't.
Wait. Okay, date someone low. Like, you gotta explain that.
Yeah, you don't want to date a basketball player because there's tons of women that's going to be around him. There's tons of women that walk up to him and pull their titties out and say, "Sign my breasts." Walk past him, "Hey, Clay." Huh? Yes, you know how many times you got to say no? You know how many times you got to keep walking?
So let's talk about the gaslighting though.
What's
in that
the
situation.
Gaslighting?
He bought her boat with her name, with his name on there. Megan, like as he was going to wife her. They had a house together. So if you don't want to be monogamous, if you don't want to be a monogamous, why would you even play like that?
Public intention. You see them as being monogamous. What if they had a conversation where they wasn't in a monogamous relationship? You wouldn't know.
Nobody would know unless they were in a relationship. But why would she say he cheated if they were
because Cardi B said her dude cheated. And that's what people do. It's for attention.
She already gets attention.
She wants more attention. Obviously. You're with Clay. You're with Clay Thompson because you feel like he's not like what? Moneybagg Yo? He's not a rapper.
Yeah, he's
not
going to
be disrespectful.
He was going to be a respectful man that
he has a penis. That penis gets hard.
Okay, but just because you have a penis doesn't mean that you're supposed to go out there and use it on everybody.
Do you have a penis?
No, I don't.
So you don't know how it feels when it gets hard?
Okay, I don't.
Right. You don't know the feeling of euphoria or how a man feels when he's in it. So it's a lot of, oh, well, you have this or you should do this. Like
discipline.
It's very hard to be disciplined when everybody around you is not disciplined. It's hard to be that disciplined man in an NBA locker room. AC Green was one.
Okay.
He was a virgin in the NBA. He was playing with Magic Johnson. Magic Johnson was getting much tail. So much tail Magic Johnson got that he got what? What happened?
Yeah, he got.
Yeah, right? AC Green was a virgin. Crazy. That's an old NBA.
Okay.
That shit ain't flying today. They're going to call you gay.
And?
You don't want to be called gay.
Who doesn't?
If you ain't gay.
Okay.
So you
know who you are.
Oh yeah, look, I'm part. You have these conversations. I'm not saying what people talk about in the conversations, but you had the conversations. You feel me? It's how things happen. But for me.
So what about people that, they don't have any intentions on being monogamous, but they play as if they want monogamy in order to get what they want, but they truly don't want to be monogamous, but they play the game and then they eventually get caught. Because people do that. People will play the game to get what they want.
And people want what a person has. They want to feel it. They want to see it. They want to taste it. They want whatever it is. They want to be next to you. You have aura. You're bringing in good energy. Whatever you have, somebody wants.
Okay.
Right? And the only way they can get close is to tell you they want what you want. I want to be married. I want to be married too. He didn't say he want to marry you. He just said he want to be married too. Now you got to look at it, how he behaves. Now you got to look at what he says, what he looks at, what he likes, what he laughs at. Now you got to look at how his homies roll. Nah, bro. Birds of a feather flock together.
Okay.
Right? And I understand you can't judge me based on my friends. Yes, the fuck I can. Because if your friends is hoes, use a hoe. Why would you be hanging out with hoes if you didn't like doing hoe shit? Why would you be hanging out with niggas that like to cheat if you ain't like to cheat, nigga? Question. Do you ask this question? Do you have these conversations, uncomfortable conversations? Do you have these uncomfortable conversations with your partner? Yo, I don't like Jamal, man. I don't like how he be coming around. You feel me? Like he be tripping. Every time my girlfriend's over here, he trying to fuck one of them. There's about 4 or 5 of them in there. He trying to fuck all of them. He flirting with all of them. Jamal, you crazy. Then y'all go over to Jamal's house with his situation and Mark's doing the same thing over here.
But let's take it a step deeper. I want to go back to Megan.
Let's go.
So, both of her parents are deceased, right? She's the only child. She's had some industry relationships. The last one, none of them have worked out, right? So think about this. With this whole situation with Clay, she probably has jumped into relationships like kind of fast and probably still is, trying to heal from the public humiliation with that Tory Lane situation, not having parents, being young, being the only child, all these things. People, like, even though she's a celebrity, people don't take in account, like, she's still a human being, and most likely she's not healed. So again, and to have this public humiliation, regardless of everything you said, like, for once, she probably felt like, this is a nice guy. And he did her just like the dudes that wasn't so nice. And being unhealed. Because when we're unhealed,
Who's unhealed? She is?
she probably is.
Okay.
So when you're unhealed, you know, you might not have the best discernment.
She should go to therapy. She should take time to heal. You want to make up a song, you want to come out with a song, rap about that. Rap to these young ladies how they should take time to heal from their father, their traumas in their relationships, in their life. Then you stop attaching yourself to somebody that's going to hurt you. Then you're able to see clearly who you're dealing with. You want to be a rap star. Let's talk about your life.
Well, this is the thing about the industry. Think about like back in the day, like we had rappers. Think about MC Light, Queen Latifah, Moni Love, like people that really rapped about stuff in life, not selling sex.
Right.
Like you don't have that now.
Because they figured that selling sex would get them more money. See, when I was coming up, it was you know, the gangster rap was starting, right? And the way we talked about females was crazy. Little Kim came out with Biggie. You feel me? Foxy Brown came out with Jay-Z. Like all these female rappers came out with, and they changed the game. Fucking what's the babe down Florida that came out with
Trina.
Right? They changed the game and how we saw things. You feel me? Because not only were they accepting how the men were talking, they was talking just like how the men were talking. So the game was changed right then and there. So if I don't have no respect for you, you ain't worried about that because you ain't got no respect for yourself. Queen Latifah, Moni Love, all the women at that time that were doing it, they were pushed out. Now we're selling sex. We're not in charge of the music industry. We don't run the music industry. They run the music industry. And if you want to keep us lost, just put them up there. Just put them in front of Pepsi. Here, give them a Pepsi commercial. Let Cardi B sell Pepsi. Let Cardi B do whatever she want to do. Because as long as she talking about wet ass pussy, them niggas ain't worried about nothing else. Now when they get cheated on, then you're like, oh my God, look, we do a whole month of conversations. I think we don't just watch. We attach ourselves to these celebrities, bro. And we already know it's a train wreck waiting to happen. Oh, look at them. They happy. They got kids together. You really think that's going to end well?
The celebrities are humans first.
I say Clay saved himself. Celebrities are humans first, but you're a human that's following a certain dictation of life. You have to sell this to make more money. You have to be this to make more money. Certain celebrities, rappers, I say are... They if you go from being, if Jay-Z would have changed into Lupe Fiasco,
okay,
after Reasonable Doubt, he wouldn't have sold no more records. And Jay-Z is lyrical. He can do that. But he realized, I'm going to get as gutter as I possibly can. Get as much money as I can and come out on top. He married Beyonce and changed. He's gone. Right? He come out now, he can sell out Yankee Stadium 3, 4, 5, 6 times if he want. Mm-hmm. But that's because he understood the game and he kept on playing it. Mm-hmm. Now he controls what he does. He does what he wants to do when he wants to do it. Everybody doesn't get that opportunity.
True.
So if you're selling something, right, better be very good at selling it. And dating Klay Thompson wasn't a good look for her.
But that's her job. We don't know how she is in real life. We don't. We don't know how Klay is in real life.
We're not talking about her in real life. We're talking about what we see. Mm-hmm. See? We're talking about what we see. Period. Mm-hmm. What do you see about Klay Thompson to say you don't know? He shoots the basketball. You don't know anything about him. You don't know if he has kids, do you?
No.
He didn't ever have a woman prior to this?
He's had women.
Right.
They just probably weren't public.
Name one of them.
I don't know.
Right. But you know Megan Thee Stallion.
Right, because she's a high profile person.
Understood.
But at the end of the day, it's like, I don't know. I feel like some people are just like to see people stuff not work out, and I don't like that.
I mean, that's most of us, because we're sitting here. We don't have the star power. We don't have the power to be courtside at the game, and we want to see. We watch people. We exalt people just to watch them fall. Just to watch them fall. Oh my God, he's so good. He's so good. He's so good. Watch, he gonna bust his ass.
That's really sad.
Well, that's what we do. You think about it, that's what we do. We waiting for it. When Jay-Z, when Puffy got locked up, everybody was talking about Jay-Z was doing it too. Majority of the people that were in that lifestyle were playing in that field. Majority of the people that were out there when the Me Too movement came out and they were going after all the men for doing everything, and they was going after Bill Cosby, and I like, man, everybody was doing it. Everybody, that was the fun drug. I was giving drugs and we were having fun. It wasn't that bad. Oh, I can get paid for that? Oh, he raped me. It's Bill Cosby. This is Cliff Huxtable. This is the family man. It's the man who raised me when my mom was at work. Him and his wife. It's the man who had the conversation with his son about his hormones and how to keep them under control. I listened to that. Even though it didn't apply to me, but I tried to. But damn, that's what he was doing? Fuck.
But do you ever think sometimes it's like designed, like the system is designed for like any like powerful black person, like to find a little hole, like they do this, they do that, like to find some dirt? Think about Bill Cosby, even Puffy. Like, I mean, I think what he did was despicable, but he still is a human being. And I feel like people were happy to see him go down. I'm never applauding for anybody to be, the rug to be snatched from under them, be it they my foe or my friend. Like, I don't celebrate anybody falling. Grace. I just don't.
I know a brother not too long ago said I pander my thoughts more towards women. Right? And
okay, explain.
Like I'm pro women. I'm always for the women. I'm always saying things that, I don't think I am, but I'm not against women either. I love women. I don't understand what the issue is. So
okay.
when you think about the Me Too movement,
mm-hmm.
I feel like that was during 2020 COVID. Everything had slowed down. So it was like, all right, we got to focus on something else.
Mm-hmm.
You feel me? Now, I'm not knocking a woman. If you feel like you've been raped by somebody, if somebody's taking advantage of you, like full on taking advantage of you, and we already know that it's out there that people have done this, then yes, they need to go to jail. But if you are a participant, meaning you walked in the room knowing what you wanted, knowing what were you in the room for at 12 o'clock at night? What were you sitting there drinking champagne with him at 12 o'clock at night, looking at him and looking in his...
So I got something to say on that.
I know you do, right? And that's sometimes that's the issue, right? Because we can't never just look at something and say, you were wrong for being there. Because if you're not there, it don't happen.
Okay.
What is he supposed to think you in the room for?
Okay.
Are you saying you don't want to have sex with him?
Okay.
Right? And then you have sex with him, and then afterwards you call your girlfriends and say you had sex. We done dealt with this.
There are people out there that groom people.
Well, she wasn't groomed. She was a new person. We're not talking about the grooming, right? We're not talking about the grooming. We're not talking about the kidnapping, and that's wrong. We're not talking about the grooming. We're talking about the people that come into a situation, you feel me, all starry-eyed because they next to the person, have sex with the person, call home and talk to their girlfriends and say, girl, I just had sex with Derek Monroe. Girl, he give you a check? No, girl, he must have raped you then. Those things happen. We have people that are locked up right now for false accusations. We have people that have taken false accusations to court and fought against them. So let's not act like it don't happen.
I'm not saying it doesn't.
Like, let's not act like, all men are wrong. Like, there are some situations where women are opportunistic in a situation.
There are.
Right? And there are some situations where men are completely wrong. Right? And they deserve everything they get. But who are we to judge if we weren't in the fucking room? You understand what I'm saying?
I hear what you're saying.
So for me, it gets hard, right? It gets hard to look at somebody like we're talking about Diddy. For all those years, I never liked him. You feel me? I always felt like he killed Biggie.
Okay.
You feel me? So it was like, nigga, you definitely did that. Then to see him beat up on his girl, then you understand the type of man he was. That right there showed you that he was nasty. The kicking her and punching her in the hallway, like, why would you do that to a woman, bro? You puff that, you can have any woman you want. Why are you doing that to her? It's just in you. That's what you do.
But it's probably is in him. But I'm sure that there's something, if you were to dig deep in his background, some type of trauma that he probably
his mom,
experienced.
the partying, you feel me? Like, but when we do that, did you take time to heal? That's the question we're going to keep asking. Because if you ain't take time to heal, you out here fucking shit up. I got a divorce in 2016. It's 2026, 10 years. Did I take time to heal? Fuck no. I didn't want to heal. I thought I was healed. I hurt people in these 10 years.
Okay.
Not intentionally, but I've hurt people. I've had people call me on the phone and ask, why didn't I apologize to them? I'm sorry. I don't believe you. That's why I didn't apologize to you. I'm sorry. I am.
But sorry means nothing if there's no change in action.
The change in action is I'm not doing it to you anymore. That's a change in action. That's a change in action. I'm not dealing with you anymore. We're not talking. We're not having sex. We're not playing. That's a change in action.
But if you're still doing that behavior, whether it's with that person or not, you still haven't changed.
Worry about your ship. See, you're worried about other people's ships. That's the problem. We're so concerned. What they got over there? Don't you have a ship to maintain? Where are you going in your life? You don't even know what direction you headed in because you worried about this ship over here.
So that's just like you.
That's like what?
So how people get in relationships and they fuck somebody else over. They fuck somebody over and they jump into another situation. And then it's like since they're not doing it to that other person no more, they jumped over here. That makes them better. They're not doing it to that old person. They like, all right, I'm done with that. But
are they doing it to the new person?
Yeah.
And what are they doing?
The same behavior. But they're not doing it they're not doing it. You said worry about the
Yeah, you worry about the ship that you on. You can't be worried about other people's ships. That's our problem. We're worried about it. Everybody's worried about Megan Thee Stallion. She's hurting. She's upset. Klay Thompson. They got a whole situation talking about cheat back. Females been doing that.
I'm not worried about it. It's a good conversation piece, but I feel like people shouldn't be celebrating like her hurt, and people shouldn't say, "Oh, she wasn't worthy because of her past."
I never say that.
But a lot of men be in the comments about like women. Let's not even say celebrity, just a regular smuggler person.
You are.
This person got five baby daddies, and why should she have somebody? Nobody ain't gonna want her.
Boy.
Why should somebody want? I mean, people.
That's some of the best box.
But I'm saying
tamper with box.
But this is the thing.
Thing that been in and out, up and down, all around.
Some people might think that person is not worthy of having someone of a certain status because they have this, that, and the third as a woman. But a man, on the flip side, can have all of that baggage and more, and it's like, oh, and
I don't know. I'm trying to. I guess a man ain't gonna say it out loud that he don't mind a woman. You feel me? Having baby dads, having all this situation.
But that doesn't mean, I don't feel like in either side doesn't mean you're not deserving.
No, you're deserving. Everybody's deserving of love.
Yes.
Who am I to say you're not deserving of love? You might not get it from me, But it's somebody out there that's gonna love you. You gotta go heal. Take time to heal. Heal yourself. And then you'll find out what you need, and you'll do what you need to do. You'll go after what you need to go after. But if you're not healing, bro, you're just gonna keep on going through the same
How
situation.
many times do you see a woman with multiple baby fathers with someone that don't have no children? How many times do you see that? But you see that often with women. A woman, no children, with somebody with multiple kids, or you always see that dynamics. But how many times do you see that a man taking on a woman with multiple kids and he don't have multiple kids? Where do you see that at? You don't see that hardly.
I've seen it in the hood that I'm in currently, Chester, Pennsylvania. I've seen it a few times.
Somebody with one kid and they go with somebody with 4 or 5 kids.
Somebody
with 0 kids.
Somebody with 0 kids, a young bull in love with the old head, and she got two kids, 2 baby dads.
Oh, that's enough.
No, it is something. 2 baby dads and you a young bull, like
2.
Oh, man.
2.
Why you gotta give them 5 and 6? 2 is enough. 2 different baby dads is enough. Like 2 different baby dads is enough. How many baby dads she supposed to have?
I'm just saying, a man can have 5 baby mamas, 6 baby mamas, and still be with somebody with 0 baby daddies or 1 baby daddy.
Listen,
but women, you don't really see that.
I don't judge anybody, right? I have 5.
Okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, I don't judge anybody. Anybody that wants to have a conversation based upon how my baby moms and how I treat my baby moms and all that shit, we can do that too. But I don't care how many baby dads you got. I'm not in the relationship to be with them. I'm not dealing with them to stick. I'm not dealing with you to stick them. You feel me? Like, it's me and you. What we doing? What you want? What you want out of life? These are the conversations I'm having in the beginning.
Okay.
Like, I'm having these conversations from the beginning. Like, what do you want? Literally. See, before I was starting the conversation like, what you want? Or you want this dick? All right, you can have it. You understand what I'm saying? Like, now it's like, no, what do you want? Like, literally. Out of life.
You was really having conversations starting off like you just want this dick?
Yeah.
And how old were you?
Doesn't matter how old I was. I wasn't healed, obviously. Like, how old was I?
I'm just curious.
I was in my 30s.
Because this 40, like, there are men that's like our age that still say like.
Are there men older than us in the bar? I'm trying to figure out where you be at. Like,
home.
Home. Niggas is in the bar.
I don't go to bars.
How many bars are in the city? So many bars in the city. Different bars in the city. Different areas.
I don't be in the city.
Different neighbor. I'm just saying, like, come on. You can't be like, oh, it's really happening. Yes, it's really happening like that, right? There's men out here that are just out here to do what they want and have it their way. And I get that. I do. It's not a lot of men out here looking to be married. Right? I posted something up yesterday. I'm over 45. I done been through a divorce. My back hurt. My knees are bad. You feel me? I don't got time to play no games. You feel me? Like, I'm not chasing anybody. If you want to come in, let's have a conversation. Let's talk. I don't got time to play no game. I don't want no craziness. I don't have time for it. You can go out the door. You get the yelling, fussing, screaming out, gone. That's like a dog barking. I'm busy. I don't have time for that. I don't. It's annoying. I don't want to argue. I don't want to fuss. I don't want to scream. And I get it. I understand. So you don't know what happened between Megan and Clay.
I don't. But I just know the perspective. The perspective of most people are just like, oh, she was a hottie. She was this. She was that. She was that. Like, people take her career and, like, judge her by that. And it's like, oh, like, because he's a good guy and she's the thought.
Either way, they can both be thoughts. He has millions of dollars.
Okay.
Everywhere he goes, it's a woman there. I don't care if it's one woman.
She has millions too.
Check this out. He has more millions than she does.
Okay.
Right? He didn't need her. He really didn't. He was already a star. So if he entertained her for what? For company.
Okay.
For sex. To play around. To have fun. to enjoy each other. Now, maybe he went a little bit down the rabbit hole a little too far, showed her something different.
He had her around his parents, cooking dinners and all that. That's just
and I'm sure the father pulled him to the side and said, "Nigga, you gotta get rid of her, bro." Like,
We wasn't there, so I'm just.
Now we wasn't there, but you just said he had around the parents.
I'm just saying that's just.
You're talking about what he did, but we wasn't there for the conversation.
I'm just going by what the internet says.
The conversation goes like this: take time to heal, Megan. Take time to heal. Go talk to your therapist. Go sit down. Go cry to your therapist. Clay, do the same thing for you hop in the next relationship. Andre Brown says, "I'm here for it. Why do women think they can do what men do?" Well, women are in charge, and that's not because we put them in charge. That's because they're in charge. They make the most. They make more money. They have more education than us right now. They are in situations. They are operating companies. They are bosses. They are in charge, and they can do whatever men can do.
I had to realize that. It took me probably that light bulb for Mr. Andre. I don't think that light bulb came on for me till 40, because I'm gonna be honest, I was one of those people, like, I felt like if you say like I'm a woman, I could do this, I could do that, like, and life has taught me different, that I cannot. Although I used to believe that I could do what a man can do, but some things men are always going to do better. You think you one-upping, and you're going to hurt your feelings, and then you're going to be looking dumb trying to, like, get back, or you cheat, they cheat, you cheat back. It's never going to work out the way you want. It's best for you to just walk away. If you know something ain't right, you ain't being treated right, if you want to be like, I'm going to get back, I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, he do tit, I'm going to do tat, that ain't going to work out for you.
Yeah, I mean.
And it took me time to realize that.
If you don't realize it early, you'll deal with some things. I dealt with it, right? I cheated back. I thought I should have just walked away. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the issues that I have right now is because I stay too long. I'm trying to help a situation. I'm trying to get you to understand what we're trying to do. You can't see it because you're so mad. You're so frustrated. Or you get to listening to the people next to you, and they telling you all this other stuff, and we just keep moving. No. See? Stop. What's wrong? What you do? Yeah, so
I don't know.
Public love versus private intentions.
So public love instead of private. Can you break that down? I mean, I know what I just heard, but I want you to, like, break it down.
What are your intentions in private? How do people know what they see is true? They see the love. They see y'all out together, y'all with each other, y'all smiling for every picture, y'all doing so much together, but they don't know what's happening behind closed doors. We've dealt with it with Cardi. We've dealt with it with Jay and Beyonce. You feel me? We've dealt with it with all of our celebrities. Mm-hmm. It's like we want to be in their lives. We want to be in their relationships. We want to be holding up or helping. We want to do those things, and that's not fair. It's really not fair, right? Because you should be minding your shit.
So, So would you say you rather private than? So you would never be the type of person, like, if you're in a relationship, posting pictures or things of that nature?
I don't have a problem with posting a pic every now and then, or posting a pic of you, happy birthday, you feel me? But I'm not going to, like, drown my page in pictures of you until I know me and you are serious.
Okay. Gotcha.
I'm not going to, off the bat, oh, yeah, look at my, No.
Okay.
Absolutely not. You hear? Absolutely not. We are not doing that. And it's not because I don't trust you, it's because I can't trust you yet. It's too early. It's way too early. So I gotta see a couple things.
So how long time? What's the time frame that you like it takes for you to trust somebody?
It's not. I trust you from the beginning. It's whether you can earn that trust for it to turn into respect.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay.
Because when I respect you, I don't cheat on you. So I can trust you and cheat on you.
Oh.
Let's turn the trust into respect. Go ahead. Ask your questions because you get to gritting and smiling.
Because when you. So have you ever had a relationship where you did not cheat?
I haven't had. No, I've only been in, like, seriously, 2 relationships. The rest was just, we were just fucking. We were just having fun. Like 2 serious relationships. It's just that and having fun lasted for so long. So it could be like, oh, you was in a relationship. And if we go by relationship, majority of those relationships happened while I was with my ex-wife.
So you answered my question without answering. You answered my question without answering.
What?
So you have not had a relationship that you did not cheat?
No. I wish I could have. I don't need to show the world the love of my life regularly. You see us through me and him individually, and when it's necessary. We both have our own Facebook page. Mm-hmm. If you're more concerned with why are you posting them? Why I gotta post you? Why you need everybody to know? What are you doing out there in the world that you want somebody to know that I'm the person that's claiming you? How stupid do I look? I almost got sucker written on my forehead. We need some time. I need to understand how you talk, how you operate, how you move, who you're around. If you think I'm gonna fall for that, you're sadly mistaken. You down to ride this drink. This is a roller coaster. And I'm telling you, we just getting to the top.
So have you ever loved out loud?
Yes, I have.
Were you embarrassed? Did you end up embarrassed in the long run?
No. When I love out loud, I hurt you out loud too.
Oh shit.
The same way I love you, I'm gonna hurt you. Don't play with me. That's how I felt. Right? That's how I was. That's not how I am now. Right? That's how I was. I learned that from the women around me. Told you. In one door, out the other. Cousins. Yo, don't hang out with them. I'm trying to tell you, don't hang out with them. You go hang out with them. And now you got them lying to me. I don't believe nothing y'all say. You my cousin, and you gonna lie to me for some female that I'm Y'all women stick together. Y'all women stick together. Y'all will lie for each other and lie and continue to lie for each other until your face turn blue.
Well, it depends on the type of women.
Man, well, yeah, it ain't the type. It really, because it's been all different types. It's been the ones that have been educated. I watched them lie for each other. It's been the ones that wasn't educated. It's been the ones that was out there selling it. It's been the ones that was out there giving it away. Nah, it don't matter. Y'all lie for each other. You defend each other. You feel me? It depends on what you accept, the type of person you are. You got a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Let's say you got a girlfriend. Mm-hmm. Y'all was a friend since high school. Mm-hmm. She gets married. Mm-hmm. You're about to get married. Mm-hmm. She comes to your wedding. Mm-hmm. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Meet your cousin.
Okay.
Cousin cracks on her. Mm-hmm. She doesn't say she married. Her husband is in the army, but she's married. They're laughing, they're joking, they're drinking. They go to the room and he has sex with her. What are you going to do to her? What are you going to say to her?
I'm going to say something to her because I'm like, that's nasty.
What are you going to say to her?
You out of pocket.
After you say that, what is that? How is she your friend? Is she still your friend or do you cut her off?
How long have we known each other?
Since high school.
I'm not going to cut her off. But I'm going to tell her that wasn't cool.
You going to tell her husband?
probably
You're not going to make sure. You got to tell your husband in front of me.
I would probably say you need to tell your husband.
And don't make sure she telling?
I can't make nobody do anything.
No, you don't have to. You just sit there. If you don't tell him, I'm going to tell him. Because you're married now. And now you have to prove to your husband that you can be trustworthy.
I never even thought it like that.
I know women don't think of it like that. Y'all think of it like, oh, that's my girlfriend. Ain't no big
I'm
deal.
going to say something. I'm not going to think that stuff is cool, but I don't know about telling somebody, like getting involved as far as telling someone's husband. I don't know about that part. That I'm going to be honest, because
What?
that's really messy.
And let them work it out. Now you know what's out there. Now you know what's out there. Because the last thing you should want is for your husband now not to trust you.
But I ain't doing shit.
You are affiliate. You didn't hear me say birds of a feather flock together? You said yes. Now birds of a feather don't flock together?
No,
Things change when they don't apply.
No. I just don't want to be involved in somebody's like situation. I'm gonna say something because that's wrong. But
say something to who? Her?
Her.
She don't have to say nothing to him. So you stop. If you can't say something to your husband about, I can't be associated with you anymore because you were wrong for that. Husband's good. He's in the military. He ain't never cheated on her. He buy her everything. He take her everywhere. He posts her on Facebook and she do that to him. And
now, I wouldn't want to tell him, but I would want her to tell him. I would want her to tell him.
Are you going to stand there in the room when she tells him?
I can't make her tell him.
Then you don't know if she ever told him.
I want to see what the comments say.
The comments ain't saying nothing about that because that's deep. Niggas don't want none of that. Niggas don't want none of that.
You could possibly lose a friend and break up a whole family.
Same thing for men. How many niggas I told not to do something and don't do it because you don't want to end up like me? Like, you don't want this work. You don't want to be over here, bro. Seriously. It's dangerous.
That's just tough.
It's dangerous over here. Now, I'm not telling you not to do it. I'm just saying what you don't want. And you damn sure don't want that. Bro, you sure you want to marry this chick?
Isn't this scary?
At the wedding. At the bachelor party. Bro, are you sure this is what you want? Because this means no more fucking all these other bitches, bro. You are marrying her.
But this is scary because I'm thinking about how men are unaliving women. What if this man, like, she tells him. And the woman has never unalived a man? Yeah, both sides. Okay. All right. So I'm going to say both sides. Somebody could get unalived. Somebody could get unalived about that. You can get unalived about that. Oh, so you said you're going to tell my husband? You end up dead. Shit be really real. I don't want to be a part of that. I would say that's not right. I'm going to tell my cousin. You dead wrong. You out of pocket, cousin. Like, don't be doing that shit around me. But I'm not trying to get unalived. Shit. You trying to get unalived for somebody? Shit, they got nothing. You didn't condone that shit. I'm not getting unalived. I'm just saying, people unalive people to hide shit. People unalive people. Your cousin at your wedding, you told him leave her alone. She married. He still did it. And I'm gonna cuss him the fuck out. Why him? I'm married. Cussing both of them out, but I'm not going to nobody's husband. All she had to do was say no. All she had to do was walk away. But she was lonely. Well, I'm cussing both of them out. It's the temperature of women that caused the cheating. It's just what? Oh, okay. You're gonna have to break this down. The temperature of women. Yeah, when you get hot, women get hot, don't y'all? Don't y'all always complain that it's hot or it's cold? Don't y'all complain that? Don't y'all your hysterectomy and all that other stuff? You know what the temperature is when you're hot. You know the temperature is when you're cold. But when I say the temperature, you need an explanation. It's the denial that just sends me like the denial. What temperature are you talking about, P? I don't know nothing about no temperature. Y'all know what temperature I'm talking about. You're drunk, you're drinking, you're at a party, you're at a wedding, you're dancing. Okay. And you meet this guy, and he rub up against you, and you feel it. Okay. Don't the temperature go up? No. Okay, I got you. Right. I got where you going. All right, that's the temperature I'm talking. She can't back away from that temperature. Her husband's not around. He's been going get you a toy. He's been gone for 3 months. She's tired of the toy. She wants She wants to feel it. See, there's something there. That's that situation. Let's not put him in the army. Let's say he's locked up. Let's say he's locked up doing 9 months. She still do the same thing. conjugal.
No conjugal visits. There's no conjugal visits. She doing the same thing.
I ain't
Let's
trying.
let's switch it to your cousin being married, and she in there twerking on him. His wife in the army.
I'm cussing out my cousin. First off, I'm cussing him out.
Why?
Because that's out of pocket. What he did.
Right. But she did it too.
And she getting cussed out too. But I ain't telling. Listen, I'm going to check you, but I'm not going to nobody's spouse.
Right. But
I'm not doing that
but
shit.
you're going to check the cousin.
I'm checking both people, but I'm just not telling somebody's spouse.
You're not going to tell his wife? Yeah, you going to tell his wife. Yo, you going to tell his wife, ain't you? Tell the truth.
My cousin?
Yeah, your cousin's wife. You going to tell his wife? I don't know, but you're not going to tell the husband.
I'm not. I don't want to. No, I don't want to
Women,
tell.
women take care of women.
No, I'm not. I don't want to tell
I'm proud of
nobody's
y'all.
spouse.
I'm
I
proud
don't
of
want
y'all
to tell
for that.
nobody's spouse. Though.
I'm proud of y'all for that.
I don't want to tell nobody's spouse, but I'll check you.
No, but I mean, how does the spouse find out? How does the spouse know? You understand what I'm saying? Like that's a situation. Like you can't be scared to have that uncomfortable conversation, or you have to tell her. And I'm going to be there when you tell. And if you don't tell her, I'm going to tell her. Look, there was a situation at my wedding. He fucked this chick. That's all you got to say. Walk away. Yo, there was a situation at my wedding. She fucked my cousin. That's all you got to say and walk away and let her explain the rest. You're her friend. You want your husband to trust you? Because if you don't do that, your husband going to be looking at you out the side of his eyes all the fucking time.
Why?
I'm going out with Clarisha. No, the fuck you not. She was just at the fucking wedding fucking your cousin. And she married. Where the fuck y'all going? He going to always look at you like that.
I need somebody to chime in the comments.
Ain't nobody going to chime in on this. Nobody going to chime in on this. This a real situation. Ain't nobody going to say, Aisha just said, I have boundaries with my friends. I don't want to know or be involved with the BS.
Listen,
I do nothing. I don't know what she was saying. She said, I don't know for say nothing to me about you cheating. She laughing. She like, P, seriously. Ain't nobody gonna comment on this. Ain't nobody gonna say, oh no, I'm gonna say something, nigga.
I don't want to be in the middle of nobody bullshit. And they saying, oh, you the reason my relationship is done because you was minding my business, even though
you are the reason your relationship is done because you was fucking my cousin and you were married. How dare you come to my space with my husband? This is a new relationship for you. You want your husband to look at you side
No,
eye?
I would not.
So you got to defend your shit.
Listen.
That's your status. These are the people that you choose to hang out with. Bitch, I'm telling your husband. Soon as he come the fuck back. Excuse me.
I'm going to have this conversation with my guy and
Paul.
ask him. I'm going to ask him, like, this is crazy because I wouldn't even want to be telling nobody's spouse. Though.
You're not telling the spouse. She's telling the spouse. And if she doesn't have the balls to tell the spouse, she said, listen, I wanted her to come here and have a conversation with you. She didn't want to have a true conversation with you. At my wedding, she fucked my cousin. I'm leaving it there. I don't have nothing else to do with this.
So what if this is your best friend? What if this is your best friend, your day one? You still don't... Your best friend.
It's different. I say, again, it's a female situation. Men are different. You feel me? I can turn a blind. That ain't me. That's him. That's what he chooses to do. That ain't me. What you want me to do? You want me to tell his wife? Men are different. I could check him, like you're saying. I can check, but women, no. You can't do that with your husband. Tell your husband it's okay that she did it.
No.
She accepted it and has a husband, same thing that you have.
No.
So how do I know she'll check you if you can't check her, she can't check you? And that same thing for men, right? Same thing for men. I get it. Same thing for men. If I can't check my homie, he can't check me. So I would get that. I'm not going to act tough and act like, no. I would probably say something to him. I would definitely say something to him. But I'm not. I understand what you're saying. I'm not saying you're wrong for not telling the husband. I'm just saying, like.
I hope to never be in no situation
like
that.
Yeah, because that shit's gonna go ugly. Ugly. Real quick.
Yeah. Wow. That's
Wow.
something to think about.
It is. Who are you when the lights are off in your relationship? Because the lights are off when you're not on Facebook, when you're not posting pictures. How is your relationship when it's just you and your partner? Is it trustworthy? Can y'all communicate? Can y'all hold each other accountable? Are y'all praying together? Save your relationship. If you can't pray together, don't even do it. And I'm not saying you can't be of different faiths, because you can be. But are y'all praying together? If your husband is Muslim and you're Christian, is he praying 5 times a day, and are you reading the Bible? Are y'all making sure God?
So who sets that tone?
Both of y'all. Both of y'all. He's praying. He's in his religion. You don't want to turn Muslim, but you love him. Are you praying? Are you watching his back while he's praying? Right? These are the things that a man needs. Reassurances. Just leave an anonymous note. Absolutely. Right? Just leave an anonymous. I mean, those are the things that save relationships, bro. You never know. Right? But if you never tell him, like your husband is going, boy, he might tell him if he find out. So don't tell the husband. I'm going to tell him. I'm telling him as soon as he get back. They both in the army. Why would she do that? She is crazy. Let you be said, that's my girlfriend. Don't worry about her. Boy, it's over for you. I can't trust you. Now your whole relationship is over at your wedding, and you ain't do nothing.
Over somebody else shit?
I can't trust you if you're okay with that.
Who said I was okay, though, with it?
Again, you're not ready to confront. So with me, if you're not okay with something, you confront me. You tell me what you're not okay with. I need you to do that with if you want me to be there, I'll be by your side. You understand what I'm saying? Oh, she has something she wants to tell you. What's up, bro? What's going on? How you feeling? You feel me? We look at her.
That's none of my business.
Boys, it's all of your business. It's all of your business. That's your girlfriend. You can't never say it's none of your business, because it relates to how your husband views you. What are you okay with?
I would not be okay with that, but I don't think I should insert myself in.
His boy do the same thing at the wedding. How you gonna feel about that?
I feel some type of way.
So why would he feel some type of way? How can he trust you if you willing to not say nothing if you willing to not get it out there in the open?
No, I can say
sweep it underneath the rug.
But telling someone's spouse something is a whole nother level.
Sweep it underneath the rug. Okay, that's the wedding, the first situation. 3 years later, the cousin and your girlfriend hook up again at the barbecue. You didn't tell the spouse. Your husband like, you gonna sweep that under the rug too? You checked her already. You ain't cut her off.
I would feel disrespected that you're doing that shit in my space.
So you feel disrespected. So what you gonna do?
Take that shit out. Don't do that shit in my space.
What are you gonna do? You just gonna tell her that and still be
I'll
her
be
friend?
like, I can't fool with you if you're gonna keep on disrespecting me like that. Because you're gonna be causing issues in my household.
Again, flip it on the man's side. How you gonna feel about the man? You gonna make him tell the cousin, right? Tell the cousin to leave, right?
Yeah.
I don't want you here, right?
Yeah.
Now, men, nigga, what you mean? You gotta go, bro. You wrong for that. My wife, man, your wife, man, this me, bro. Yeah, but I'm married, bro. You're married now, so you don't think just for you anymore. You think for we, collective, hive mentality.
I hope to never have that type of
I know.
That's just terrible.
That's crazy. But it happens. Happens more often than you know. What we see is not real, man. Perception versus reality, man. A clip, a photo, a moment is not a relationship. We build full stories off limited information. So when we dealing with Clay, we saying he ain't shit because he cheated, and we don't even know what happened. We don't even know if they had a fight, if she got disrespectful, because she is from the ghetto. She is Meg the Stallion. She is who she is. How you know she ain't get disrespectful? How you know she ain't call that nigga soft? How you know she ain't call that nigga light skin? How you know she ain't talk to that nigga crazy? To make that nigga go to somebody else. But we not gonna do that. We just gonna say he ain't shit because he cheated.
You could just walk away if you feel disrespected.
He did walk away. He wasn't dealing with her anymore. But she said he cheated. He don't have to go back.
We don't know who walked away first. We don't know.
He cheated. He walked away first. I ain't got to tell you I'm done once I cheat. Once you find out I'm cheating, it's over. Maybe that's how he break up. Everybody breaks up differently.
Touché.
We ain't heard from him yet.
And you probably won't.
You probably won't.
They going in on him too. The internet is going crazy on him, which I don't agree with that either. I don't agree with that.
You don't agree with what?
The internet going in on him, but I don't.
I mean, they going in on him. He's on the downside. He's on the downside of his career. You feel me? He's in Dallas. You feel me? And he ran into Meg Thee Stallion. He was playing, and that's just people just trying to just tarnish his image, and that's what people do. Like I said, they clap you all the way up the ladder. You just waiting. Look, he gonna slip on this one. Watch. He slipped. He coming right.
So sad.
He coming right back down here with us, but he's not. He's a millionaire, and I guarantee you, Dad done made sure he done invested some money. He's good. He's good.
They're both good though.
Clay's good. He got NBA money. He gonna get an NBA pension. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's good. You ain't gotta worry about nothing.
But he didn't have to buy her a boat and a house. If he did allegedly cheat on her, like that's just.
He can buy whatever he wants to buy her. See, that boat and the house could be a Louis Vuitton bag or a Gucci bag to us. You understand what I'm saying? Here we talking about somebody with $154 million in his bank account. He ain't worried about a house or a boat. If you can buy a house or a boat for a chick, hey, you up.
This probably means nothing.
That's what I'm saying. Like, so he just did it to do it.
Yeah,
and if he bought it, it's in his name. It ain't yours. Unless he bought it and put it in your name.
Okay.
Oh, man. Men and women. Men versus women. You think men and women have different emotional timelines?
Yes.
Men move slower emotionally and faster physically.
I agree with that.
And what happens when the women move slower emotionally and faster physically?
She's usually labeled as a hoe.
And so she would need to do what? Take time to heal, right? Mm-hmm. Women may connect emotionally faster depending on experience. Depending on the things that are not in their face. Mm-hmm. Things that they didn't get from their who?
Dad?
Ooh. You ain't take time to heal. That's most of us, bro. Like, everybody has something that they're dealing with, that they're going through, that they're experiencing. That's why it's best to get to know that person wholly. Before you get into a relationship with them. Before you get to ask, man, I've learned my lesson. Just because you're dealing with somebody and you like them don't mean they are 100% them.
That's true.
You like, I like their laugh. I like their feet. I like the way their hair smell. I just like them. There's some trauma there. And if you're not aware of it, like, you'll just keep on loving them until the fact that the trauma just spits up in your fucking face.
I don't think everybody got trauma.
Boy, everybody got trauma. Everybody got trauma. It is. That's like saying you don't think everybody got feet.
Some people was raised in great homes, two-parent homes.
Some people can be raised in great homes and experience their mom talking to the father crazy and experience the dad cheating on the mother and
Some
experience.
people don't have that upbringing like that. Some people have a very healthy upbringing.
Some people don't.
Right.
Right. But who's to say that the people that you think had a healthy upbringing really had a healthy upbringing? You don't know. You ain't in the house.
That's true.
So just because you see 2 cars out front, yeah, at a situation in in Virginia where the ex, what was he, lieutenant governor?
Oh, and he unalived his wife.
Boy,
She was a prominent dentist.
with the kids in the house.
Yep, prominent dentist.
What kind of household is that? That's a what? A 2-parent household?
Yep.
Oh,
She's
a
prominent
dentist, and he was what?
Wasn't he some type of something? He's a lawyer. He's a lawyer.
And that became the lieutenant governor
Yeah.
of the state
Yep.
of Virginia.
Yep.
And he killed her
Unalived
and
her.
himself.
Yep. And she's one of my sorors too.
And you would sit there and you would say, guess what? Before, they have a beautiful marriage. Because you're looking from the outside. Can't get inside.
But
Can't judge a book by its what?
his cover. But they was saying that he lost custody of the children and he was about to have to get out the house. So
He was going through a divorce.
yeah.
He was going through a divorce.
He's about to lose everything.
9 times out of 10,
Losing everything.
9 times out of 10, it was going to come out in the divorce while she wanted to file for a divorce.
They say he was abusive.
He might have been abusive. He could have been gay. It could have been all types. It could have been a cheater. It could have been a whole bunch of stuff. Guess what? Guess what? We'll never know what the true story was. We'll assume he was abusive. He was gay. The kids are scarred. Trauma from that. The daughter, trauma from that. The son, trauma from that.
I'll never forget that.
Everybody has scars. I don't want anybody to think that people walk through life and ain't been hit by a couple rose bushes. I don't want nobody to think people ain't been hit by a whole damn truck. It's because they look nice. It's because they smell nice. It's because they smile nice. Don't mean they ain't fucked up. So you got to have those conversations. Uncomfortable conversations.
Yep.
What do you want? How was your childhood? How's your relationship with your mother? What's up with your pop? When they don't want to take you around their parents, there's something going on. I don't have no parents to take you around. I bring you around my kids, though. You can see how my relationship is with my kids. You feel me? And you understand how I was raised. Family first. Anybody that walks in that door is family. I treat the station the same way. So, misinterpretation. A man being nice, does that mean he wants you?
No.
A woman showing interest. You think she's ready for commitment? Just because she's interested?
That doesn't necessarily mean if she wants commitment, if she's interested.
But a man can take it the wrong way.
Yeah.
And a woman can take it the wrong way.
Yes.
Conversations. I think people hear what they want. They don't necessarily hear what's being said.
Sometimes you're right.
So in a situation where a person is telling you they're not ready for a relationship, you hear them saying, I'm not ready yet. So you stick around. And you stick around. And you stick around. And you stick around to the point where you get frustrated. You get to yelling. Why are you yelling? Because I've been sticking around with, I told you I wasn't ready for one. But I thought you wasn't ready for it yet. Yeah, I'm not. And yet hasn't shown its face. Or the person hasn't shown their face. What do we do? What do you do in that situation? You walk away? You say, you know what, I'm out of here.
But if somebody's sticking around and you don't want them around, you could exit stage left. We always talk about that.
Right.
Somebody got to leave. You're not leaving fast enough, I got to go.
So, somebody got to die. Right? That's how that was me, Biggie. You feel me? Let the gunshots blow. Somebody got to die. You feel me? Like, we can't sit in this situation. It's like somebody has to go. But if don't nobody go, I'm not going, especially if I'm in my situation. If I'm in my space, I'm not going, where am I going to go?
I'm talking figuratively. I'm not talking about like.
No, I'm not talking about killing nobody. I'm just saying, in how I view it, right? In a relationship, if
I knew you wasn't talking about killing them. I knew that.
You said not figuratively. Like, you ever fall for potential?
Yes, I have.
What was the one thing about you to let them know that the potential wasn't real? One thing that they didn't show you.
Oh, that's one? Just one?
Yeah. I mean,
consistency.
Consistency. If they can't show you consistency, they ain't. It's not real.
Or someone consistently doing things that don't feel good to you. Consistently having patterns of behavior that are disruptive to your peace.
Right. You're not dating the person, you're dating your imagination of them.
Or you're dating according to your wounds.
Heal yourself.
It's not always so easy.
I know it's not. But it's necessary. You feel me? Like, can't be like, oh, it's not so easy so you can just walk around and still be damaged. No, you can't do that, bro. You hurting people.
But even if you've done the work and you've healed to a certain extent, you could still be re-triggered.
There's a saying, hurt people.
Hurt people.
Heal people.
Heal people.
Take time to heal. Take time. That's why they say when you're in a relationship, you break off that relationship, take some time to unload your fucking bag, unpack your bags, put stuff up in the cabinet. Shit, I ain't know I had 2 of these. Oh, I got too much patience. I'ma sell some of this patience over here to give me a little bit more ego, because I ain't got enough ego to be in a relationship. I don't think of myself in a good way. I think of myself in a bad way. I've listened to somebody beat me down for 7 years, bro.
7 years.
I've listened to somebody beat me down, bro, for you ain't shit, you ain't nothing, you ain't that. Not me personally, I'm just saying.
Okay.
Right? You thought I was talking about me. I wasn't talking about me.
Okay.
Right? How is a person supposed to stand up after that? How can a person stand up after that? Literally. You leave that person after they done talked about you, brought you down for 7 years. How you supposed to lift yourself back up? If you don't go to therapy and express it and heal from it.
Some people don't be wanting to go to therapy.
Now, some people just be running from the truth.
That too.
I don't have time for niggas that run from the truth, bro. I don't. If I'm dealing with accountability, if I'm in the room dealing with that shit, bro, you got to deal with it too. Or you don't come in the room with me. Stay over there in that room with them motherfuckers that don't want accountability, but them motherfuckers that's still running from the truth. I'm ready for something. I'm ready for more. And I understand this. If you're ready for more, you have to understand that more comes with more responsibility.
True. Very true.
More comes with more accountability.
True.
So I can't be ready for more and not be ready for the job. So yes, I'm happy everything happened the way it happened. I'm happy. I'm so happy. I was like, damn, I'm not even mad. I did it. I really fucking did it. I did it to myself. Can't be mad at how somebody else feels about what I did. It has nothing to do with me. How they feel. Now, I can change it, but I need to know why I was acting that way. Gotta heal. Definitely gotta heal. Are you in love with them or the version of them you created? You know, we want our person to be spectacular. We want our person to be ever giving, ever knowing. Oh my God, she's so great. Oh my God, she be helping the kids and she be doing this and doing that. But for real, when she done helping, she be balling her face up. She ain't really giving anything. And she buys something, she doing that so somebody else can buy her something. Or one day going shopping and buying her friend a birthday gift. And she said, well, what you gonna get me? Again, I don't run from the red flags. I embrace them joints. Okay. I wrap myself up in that joint like it's a burrito. That's crazy. That was the old me. It's like, damn, I'll get you something. You feel me? Like, but that wasn't what I was supposed to say. I was supposed to say, you know what, you're a fucking nut. I'm out of here. But I didn't. And things happen. 6 red flags, man. Red flags we ignore. Give me one.
Inconsistency. What else? Over exaggerating timelines and stories. What else?
Confusion is a red flag.
Oh yeah, that should be number 1.
Clarity brings peace. Without clarity, you can't have anything. That's why the conversation has to happen. That's why you talking to the husband about his cheating ass wife has to happen. Because now he has clarity about who his wife is. And if he loves her as much as he said he loved her, then he should be able to forgive her.
Ain't got to come from me, though, but okay.
But it has to come from somebody. And if it doesn't come from her, how do you know it's being said? Clarity. Because you're confused. You don't have no clarity in that situation. Tell me where your clarity comes from by telling her to tell him and letting her go off and do her thing. Where your clarity come from? You ain't got none. You know, there's red flags in friendships too, right? Yeah. Oh, okay. All right. Okay. If I can't ignore a red flag in a relationship, you damn sure can't ignore a red flag in a friendship.
I agree.
All right. Oh, all right. Okay. All right. Confusion brings anxiety. But you're not going to have the anxiety your husband is. You talk to your girlfriend? Yeah. Did she tell him? Yeah. Well, you know I'm going golfing with him. What am I supposed to say?
Okay, so now I'm about to people probably going to look at me crazy. And I once was married. I also feel like there should be certain boundaries, like,
y'all are friends. All 4 of y'all are friends. All 4 of y'all are friends.
Like, it's conversations you have with your mate that's between you and your mate. It's conversations you have with your friends that is between you and your friends. And even though you with your mate, you don't. Did
you have any friends while you were married?
Yes.
That were married?
Yes.
And y'all were all friends.
Never happened.
Right.
Never happened.
Yeah.
Never happened.
See?
Never for no.
No. See, and that's the problem. We think it's cool to not be friends or not to talk. Husband and wife talk. If it's something involving the other party and it affects our relationship, that's a us situation and they're included in that. Baby, I will go with you. We need to, no, we can't do that. Because I can't trust you when you're with her. Just like you wouldn't be able to trust me when I'm with him if he did the same thing. We need to have that conversation. I don't want to get involved. Well, all right, then don't get involved then. Then we're good. Don't worry about it. I'm going out with him. We're going to the strip club.
Okay. You got your point. I got you. Okay, all right.
No clear direction. Only showing up when convenient. Mixed signals and inconsistent communication. Those are red flags you shouldn't walk away from. Those are red flags you should definitely hold to a higher regard. Uncomfortable Conversations. Drea, how you feeling, baby?
I'm good. Just a little tired.
I know.
Just a little tired, but all I can say is when it comes to relationships, romantically or platonically, I'm a firm believer now and probably for the rest of my life that our relationships, the romantic one and the platonic ones, they should reflect the love we have for ourselves and the respect we have for ourselves. And if you go by that, then I feel like you will never go wrong. Now, you're never going to get perfection from anybody, but it always starts and ends with you. I lead by that. I live by that. And, you know, thank you for those scenarios, P, because I'm like, I hope to never be in a situation like that, but I do feel like we should hold our friends accountable. That's important. They was really, I was like, oh my God, I don't want to be in a situation where I'm like, could possibly break somebody up or.
No, it's not a break. She broke him up when she fucked the cousin. True. He broke him up when he fucked the cousin. You broke it up then. Period. I'm just making sure me and my husband don't fall out over this shit. So I'm pulling him in. He needs to be here. Or I need to make sure me and my wife don't fall out over this shit. I'm pulling him in. You decide to do that shit at our wedding.
That's disrespectful. How much respect do you have for me?
But it happens. But it happens. Let's keep it funky. It happens. It happens. There's alcohol involved. Alcohol, music, dancing, rubbing, looking, touching. Heat is applied. And typically where heat is applied, friction comes. Now we got the friction. Now what we doing? Now it's best to keep it quiet, cousin. It's best to not let me catch you, cousin. It's best to not let me catch you, best friend. That's the only way you're going to get away with it. No, we can't do this here. No, I'm good. We'll meet up some other time. You feel me? Like, and if you do it, then all right, so what? So be it. I didn't know. But don't let me know and find out.
Yeah, if I don't know, I don't know. But if I do know, that holds me to a different
wrap.
Yeah,
it's a wrap. It's a wrap. It's a wrap. Now you don't have no problem telling the husband. Yeah, with your husband in the room.
That's tough.
Yeah, it's the end of our friendship because I didn't think you were like that.
Even if you best friends?
I'm married now. I need my best friends to hold a different type of account because I have to be accountable to my husband.
I get it.
I have to be accountable to my husband. I have to be accountable to my wife. Like, why would I marry you if I don't want to be accountable? Why would I take you on as a partner if I just want to say, I ain't worried about her? Girl, ain't there. If any man on here has listened to the scenario and believes that they wouldn't feel no type way over their woman being okay with her friend fucking their cousin after she's married and you hang with the bull she married to, y'all go golfing. Matter of fact, you're in the same fraternity. Like how does that happen and you're okay with it? Let me know.
But there's always situations. There's been situations where people are friends, are mutual friends of a couple, and they don't want to get in the middle of stuff. People don't be wanting to get in the middle.
It's not. You're already in the fucking middle. Y'all friends. You're already in the middle. You can't get any more in the middle. If you can't pay your electric bill, who you gonna call? Them. You put them in the middle of that. You need a place to stay. Your roof collapse. You want to sleep in their basement. Who's in the middle? Them. You ain't got no gas in your car. You need some money for gas. They're in the middle. What the fuck? Now you don't want to be in the middle.
I hear you.
It's hard. You can say, listen, I don't think it was a looking for some cheating. You feel me? Situation, because that's different. I just think it just happened. I don't know how she felt about that. That's a question. Man, y'all need to go to therapy and talk about that. How she feels about you leaving and not always being here. She feels about you leaving her. Maybe she needs you. Maybe she needs that person to stay there.
But this is the thing. If you're getting married, who wants to have that heavy weight? Then you walking into a new chapter of your life and you got the weight of telling somebody, mate, that they cheated with somebody, your family member. Who wants to fucking walk into their new union with that shit on them?
Well, it wasn't your decision. It was your friend's decision.
Yeah,
Why would
so
your
I'm like,
friend put you in that position?
No, I agree with you. I agree with you on that, but I'm like, I don't want to be the bearer of.
Yeah, you're not the bearer of bad news. You're the bearer of reality. This is fucking reality, nigga. So you gotta deal with it, and we run from it. Let's say inconsistent communication.
Most people would not. If we had to do a poll with that, with the comments, most people would not be trying to say something.
How
they
many
probably would say something to the person,
Come
to the
on.
cousin, and to the girl, and then not say nothing to the spouse. That's most people would do.
Would you approach the spouse and tell the spouse with your wife and your girlfriend in the room, with your husband and your girlfriend in the room? Would you say something? Somebody got to tell me something.
Most people ain't saying shit to nobody's spouse.
That's hard.
Period.
That's hard. Well, you don't care.
It's not that you don't care.
You can't.
You got to mind the business that pays you, because
that-
people, again, you get
I done
in
brought
people's
up
business.
I done brought up different scenarios of the business that pays you. These are your friends. These are your brothers. These are your sisters. This is your family. These are the people that you rock out with. You're not going to
You
tell
heard of
them.
the saying crime of passion? People be getting murked for shit like that.
People be getting murked for less than that.
Exactly. So you think I want to be responsible for somebody's life or somebody getting beat up at the minimum?
No, he's not going to beat her up. Why would you do that? He might be hurt, but your husband's there to calm
Maybe he
him
might
down.
not be, but he might got a sister or cousin and whoop her ass.
Then that's what the fuck she gets for cheating.
See?
Again, you can't get upset over what you get for it. You feel me? Take your charge, bro. TYC. But nobody got nothing they want to say, man. That's crazy. I guess it's a situation where I'm not saying anything either. Yep, there you go. And that's how I know y'all niggas ain't shit.
How does that mean if you ain't shit? Addressing.
I do me.
Okay,
personally.
okay.
I do not want anyone around me that's not going to hold. You can't hold me accountable. You're going to want to hold me. I'm your husband. You are going to want to hold me accountable, but I'm no different than her. I'm your friend. I'm no different than her. No different than her. And if you can't hold her accountable, but you can't hold me accountable, I be goddamn. Fuck out of here. And that's the problem.
We gonna have to disagree on this.
I know.
Cause
and that's
I'm
what I
not
said.
with nobody's marriage.
Women stick together.
No, it ain't about a woman.
Oh, see, it's about what is it? Plausible deniability. You're sticking together because of that, right? You're not announcing, like, you're not going and saying, no, we need to talk to your husband, bro. We got to figure this shit out. You cheated on him. You hurt him. You feel me? You lying to him. Like, if I don't say something, me and my husband.
I don't want to say too much, but
right.
I
How is what a fact? I don't know what you're talking about. You got to be able to elaborate a little bit, Q. How is that a fact? If, and the scenario goes, at your wedding, your girlfriend has sex with your cousin. Her husband is deployed or is off doing, he's in the army or he's locked up. It doesn't matter where he is.
Okay.
He's not there. Mm-hmm. You find out about it. Are you just going to approach her and tell her to tell her husband? And tell her you want to be there when you tell her husband? So you can apologize to him for your cousin's behavior?
What the fuck am I apologizing for my cousin's behavior?
Because that's your cousin. That's still going to feel the same way.
I ain't got nothing to do with where he stuck his dick at.
But it's your bro, though. This your bro. You call her husband, bro, just like she call your husband,
man, bro. I done had people, man.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. But we're talking about what we're talking about. Because when we get to talking about this stuff, we get to talk about our personal feelings. And I'm not allowing my personal. I had to deal with this. Not the same situation, but I wasn't around. And my cousins didn't come to me. They lied to me about her. You understand what I'm saying? Like, so that's why I say women will stick together no matter what. This is not your cousin. She's not your family. She ain't never loaned you no money. I'm your family. And you're coming to me to lie to me about where she was? That's hard. So now I say that's how females act.
It's not a female thing. We could just say it's not a gender thing. People do not want to be in the middle of people's marital stuff or even just relationship stuff.
You're already in the middle of it. She's your friend. She placed you in the middle of it. So she did that.
She getting cussed out.
She getting cussed out.
And
your cousin getting cussed out, and the husband gonna find out.
The husband can find out, just ain't gonna be through me.
Right. Yeah, it's gonna come through your husband, cause he don't trust you now.
He don't trust me.
No, you okay with her cheating?
I didn't say. Where did I say I was okay with her cheating?
Where did you tell the husband? Would you come and tell me as your husband that you cheated on me? Yeah. No, because the shit backfired. That's how people get unalived.
No, I ain't say that.
You said that about the other situation.
No, but that has to do with a situation dealing with me versus somebody else is two different things.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not getting in nobody's business, but my business is my business is my business. If I do something wrong, I have to be accountable for it. But I can't force somebody to be accountable. I'm not trying to have nobody coming after me or whatever. Like, and you can say that, but until
I want the truth from my people. If you can't give me the truth, don't come around me. That's how I feel. If you can't give me the truth, what you coming around me for? To lie to me? So if she tell you she told me and I'm cool with it and you come over to my house 2 months later for a barbecue and we cool and we laughing and we joking, you're okay with that?
What?
You just heard me give you the scenario. Ain't no what. You heard the whole situation. If you can you can hear. You heard the whole situation. You're cool with that.
I'm not cool with nobody cheating behind nobody back.
So you're not going to go to the cookout?
Go to the cookout.
Right. 2 months later.
I might not.
Right. Okay.
I might not go to the cookout.
So you cut her off. You're not a friend no more.
We still friends, but I can't fool with you like that. I got to be your friend from a distance because you can't be having my shit fucked up.
Now your husband and him are cool. He called your husband and said, we having a cookout. Come through. How's your husband supposed to do it? He's not supposed to go?
That's his choice. That's his choice. That's his choice. I can't make nobody do what they want. I mean, I can't make somebody stop doing stuff. I can only, hope people make the right decisions, but I can't force.
Quanisha says, I'm not telling my man if her man is cheating.
Right? Yeah.
You ain't going to tell her that either?
Man.
Hold on.
Man.
You see her. I've dealt with females. I'm at the movie theater with two friends. They female though. Mm-hmm. And get a call. Oh, you at the movie theater? I say, yeah. The fuck? Right.
So now
your girlfriend saw me. I saw her. She called you immediately and told you it's two females with me.
So now this gives me a question. Okay. So I've been married before, but I'm no longer married. So doesn't there supposed to be some line in the sand like, okay, this is my bestie. This is my bestie's business, and this is between me and my bestie, and my husband don't know what's going on with my bestie, and my bestie, like, it's like boundaries with the relationships, like, because I'm like,
it's lies.
Huh?
It's lies. It's lies. There's no way your husband don't know what's going on with your bestie.
He shouldn't know everything.
There's no way.
He should not know. No, I disagree.
And that's those are the lies. Again, right? Like he saw what you saw. He's at the wedding. He sees the same thing that you see. You find out about him and you don't tell him. He pissed at your cousin for the way he acting at the drink. Because that's his man wife. He say something to the cousin. Like, yo, chill, bro. Still. Nigga still fuck. You don't say nothing? No, yup. No, because once they make up, how does it backfire? How does it backfire?
This is what I'll say when it comes to relationships.
If you do it behind the back, if you do it behind their back, it backfire. You don't have something you want to tell your husband? Face to face. You don't have something you want to tell your husband?
That's just crazy work.
I know. Things are hard today. Things are hard today. But that's what it takes. Communication. Again, healthy conversations. Uncomfortable conversations. How can we get to that point?
I'm cool with uncomfortable, but I'm just not putting my life at risk in my household.
Your life is not at risk. I'm saying your life is not at risk. He's not a nut. He's not going to kill you. But you want to put it there.
I'm just saying.
To I'm not putting my life. Okay, cool. Don't put your life at risk. So you shouldn't be around him at all. If you feel like the moment he finds out that his wife cheated on you and your life is at risk, then you know he's a little unstable.
We never know what people can do once they snap. Crimes of passion.
There's nobody that snaps that you didn't already think was a little loony. There's nobody that snaps that has never shown you in instances of being loony. Nobody. Show me.
I'm
instances. I'm talking about, damn, he wild out on that joint. You feel me?
I'm pretty calm, but there's times I've had moments where I'm like, what the fuck was that? But something had happened to push me to a certain extent. So again, in my normal everyday, I'm cool. But then one certain thing happened and flipped the switch. I'm just saying, everybody has limitations.
Aisha said, my man should know everything about me, not everyone else. Will he tell me if my friend's husband is cheating on her? Absolutely. Absolutely. I don't know what to do. What you gonna tell him to do? He come to you and say, yo, man, I was out with Mars. That nigga, man, he tripping, bro.
Pray on it. Ask God to help you.
Boy, that's what you gonna tell him?
Listen, because I don't pray.
We not getting involved with that. That's what we saying.
As for me and my household,
we not getting involved with that.
It's peaceful over here. We not trying to.
Okay. All right. As long as we ain't getting involved, just let me know. We ain't getting involved. Bitches be weird, and then it looks like I want her man confronting her and.
Listen. That's a possibility because you feel you doing the right thing and then everybody mad at you when they did some fuck shit at your house.
9 times out of 10, they're gonna be mad at you because you're doing the right fucking thing. The only time people ain't mad at you is when you okay with the shit.
I was never okay with the
9 times out of 10, they're gonna be mad at you because you're sitting here saying this is what, bitch, you were wrong.
I don't have a problem with saying bitch you was wrong, but
I'm telling your fucking husband.
I ain't telling your husband, but bitch you was wrong.
Wait till you gonna tell him or I'm gonna tell him? You gonna give her that option? You gonna tell him or I'm gonna tell him?
I ain't doing all that.
You gonna tell him or I'm gonna tell him?
I'm not doing none of that.
Bullshit. I'm gonna do it. You gonna tell him or I'm gonna tell him?
I ain't doing that.
You gonna tell him or I'm gonna tell her? You gonna tell her or I'm gonna tell her? Nigga, we can't. Oh man, that's some cop ass shit. No, it's not, bro. Like it's not. Like at some point. You got to realize that you got to change at some point. Now, I'm not perfect, so I can't say. I wish I had those types of friends.
Karma comes around for us all, so that sometimes, you don't even have to out certain people. You don't have to out people. Sometimes they get their just due. So I'm a firm believer in it.
Occasionally. Sometimes they don't.
Right.
Sometimes they just keep on doing what they're doing.
You know what I'll say?
What?
Nobody gets away with anything on this earth. First of all, we all going to leave here one day. If you believe in a higher power, nobody gets away with shit. You think you're getting away?
Can I ask you a question?
You're never getting away with it.
Can I ask you a question?
Yes.
That's an assumption. You don't know that to be true. Nobody does. Nobody.
Just like we're not getting out of here alive. We all gonna die, right?
Right.
But
do you know what happens after you die? No, you're going off of a book that you read to make an assumption of where you'll go and what you'll have to deal with. What if it's different? What if it's different? What if you get up there and it's just a frog that licks you and sends you right back down to earth? And then you're a baby, you're reborn all over again. What if there's no punishment for living this life? What if you're just recycled spirits over and over and over again? Depending
Do
on the
you
month, depending on the month and day you die,
Okay.
6 months later you come back.
So do you believe in the sins of the father, like, or the sins of the parents? So pretty much,
Unc, you tripping.
if you do something, you do some dirty stuff, it might not hit you, but it hit your children. You don't believe in that? That happens.
What, karma?
Yeah. Karma, yeah. It might not hit you, but it hit somebody in your family, hit your children, it hit your friend. But we don't get away with shit. You don't have to be super religious to believe in that. You don't get away with nothing.
No, the sins of the father are passed down to the son.
Yeah.
I get that.
Okay.
Right?
So that means we don't get away with nothing.
That's why I tried to stop my sins after I went to jail. I didn't come home and sin the same way. I sinned differently.
So with that being said, we don't get away with nothing.
But
so even
but if you do not repent, that's why God tells you to repent. Here on earth, repent. Mm-hmm. How can she repent if she doesn't say it? She doesn't say what she did. She doesn't tell the person that she hurt. She doesn't tell the husband who she married to that she violated the laws of their marriage. How does she repent? She doesn't, does she?
Okay, so
she doesn't, does she?
So I'm gonna.
Yes or no? She doesn't, does she?
If we're not there, we don't know what she do behind closed doors.
Again, 2 months later, y'all invited to the party, and it doesn't look like they ever had an issue. He doesn't say anything. How do you ask? Do you ask her? I know you're going to ask her.
It's none of my business.
It's none of your business. Okay.
Nope.
All right, cool. Then we leaving it there. Your husband's still looking at you crazy because you still hanging out with her. You're hanging out with this lying ass whore. Then you find out that she fucking somebody else. And she keeps on fucking.
And this is why you don't bring your husband into everything that involves other people. You got to have your boundaries or you'll end up in some shit that way too. Boundaries.
However, the universe definitely repeats the cycle until you learn. Mm-hmm. So you're going to learn. You're going to learn today. Then what we going to do?
The lessons we don't learn, we tend to repeat.
Boy, I done repeated so many of these motherfucking lessons to a point where I get it now. I do. But there was nobody there to tell me. There was nobody there to warn me.
We learn by trial and error sometimes.
I had to. I had no other choice. And I'm making sure my son understands, right? To be patient, to be able to talk, to be able to communicate, to be able to understand, to be able to comprehend. You need to understand these things, bro. Or you're going to put yourself in a very bad way. So, comprehend that you should tell your friends when they fucking up.
Of course.
And if they don't fucking want to change, comprehend that you should end their motherfucking marriage. Deal with it. Deal with it the way you want to deal with it.
Okay.
This is Uncomfortable Conversations, man, with Drea B always reminding you.
You can't heal what you don't reveal, y'all.
Damn, you got to reveal it to heal it.
You know what? You ain't shit for that. You did that on purpose.
Hey, man, listen, man. Take time after a relationship. Remember, what you see isn't always what it be. People can move things. People can switch things up. Make it look pretty. Inside, it's nothing but broken glass. Be careful. Take time after a breakup. Take time after a heartbreak. Take time to heal and understand why this happened. Because if you don't take time, you're just gonna repeat it all over again. And that's the part that hurts. Because you think you did it right. Right? You think you understand it. But it's still confusion. There's still a lack of communication. It's inconsistent. It's still somebody else's story. CMPradio.net. What you got to say? Say you got something.
You really put me in a hot seat today.
No, I didn't.
You
no,
sure
I
did.
did. I gave you a scenario.
Mm-hmm.
I gave you a scenario. It's a cool ass scenario.
It was.
And it's a cool ass scenario that just shows you that women stick together. That no matter what, women stick together.
Men stick together too.
Men don't have a problem with sticking together, but not all men stick together. I can hold you accountable. Like, I should hold you accountable. But women, man, y'all cover up for each other.
And because I wouldn't tell nobody's husband, I wasn't holding her accountable.
Yeah.
But I told her about herself, and I told my cousin about himself. But that wasn't good enough.
The cousin was a shit. The cousin knew what he was doing. He'd been on her for a minute at the wedding. He had her. He had a couple drinks. He passed her a couple drinks. It was an open bar. He was getting her drunk, dancing with her. A scenario came on. You know the scenario. All right.
Well, I don't have friends that would do anything
3 a.m.
like that.
We was at the Wi-Fi. However it go. Not true, everybody always say not true. But we have examples of this shit being true. We have examples of this shit happening. We have examples of it being out there just like this. And it's not true. Not true. Not true. Well, it don't happen like that. I don't stick together. I don't stick with. But no woman on this joint wanted to say, I'm gonna sit there and have a conversation with him. I don't want no smoke. I'm trying to avoid it. I'm trying to stay out of it.
But nobody said that they didn't have a problem having a conversation with the cousin or the girl. It's just you just don't want to be going to nobody's husband. That's all.
I'm not going to the husband. You're going to your husband. You're going to have this conversation with your husband. And once you tell him, I'm going to leave, I'm not staying there for the whole conversation. Once you tell him, I'm going to leave, because then I know I can trust you. I know you feel remorseful for what you did. I know you want to help. You're repenting, not to me, but to God. So, confessing what you did to your husband, is that not the person that you sinned against?
Yeah. That's for her to do. And that's for her to, she has to answer to God for that. Just like
Again, we already know that. But she has to answer to you for what? Nothing.
Correct.
All right. Okay.
Anyway, you just drove this point you drove it into the ground.
No, you kept bringing it back we talked about other things. You brought it back. Anyway, when was the last time I ignored clear signs because I wanted something to work or something to be right? Ask yourself that. That's a clear sign.
Yeah.
Friends, family, be safe. CMPRadio.net.